Hey, Bill and Jan, I've been putting this off for a while. The truth is I've been in denial for months as I've been thinking about the fact that you're leaving Boston. And I really do want you to know that, well, there's a few things. First of all, I don't want you to leave here without hearing me say how much I respect you and Jan for what you guys have done by coming to Boston. I mean, I remember when, I first heard that the kind of right-hand man to Rick Hove, who was functioning like the vice president of Faculty Common, wanted to come up here to Boston. And then as I got to know more about where you're coming from and just the years of ministry that you had put in Georgia, and the way you were embedded in the schools there and the culture there, and that you would be willing to uproot yourself and go here, to come here and to come to a place where the soil is hard for those who want to see fruit and harvest here and spiritually in the Northeast, and with the reputation of these campuses and their history. I was just so impressed by that, so impressed and inspired. And the more I've gotten to know you and I've actually seen you at work, I will never forget walking into rooms filled with faculty and students at those banquets that you hosted, or walking around with you even on the campus where I've been working for years, and just seeing how you use your Jedi magic to just get through somewhat intimidating staffers, to get to certain professors, and you just win people over, and just to see your faithfulness and devotion to what you do. And Jan, you too. I'm just, everything I've just said, really mostly thinking about Bill in my mind, is true of you, that you would be willing to come up here and work so hard for so long and so faithfully. It's just inspirational. You both remind me like Caleb, of Caleb, who's one of my favorite figures in all of Scripture, because this was a guy who just had the courage to go into the land of giants and do what he did. And especially even as he got older, when most people like you and me should be looking for a nice, soft, cushy armchair to sit back and read and watch TV. You're here doing what you've been doing. And so I admire your courage and your faithfulness and your devotion, and both of you. And, Bill, I have to tell you that I love you, and really, I really do. You've been one of the best gifts that God has given me since coming here, having a peer, someone who I can go on a walk with, someone who encourages me, who really takes an interest in my life, and who regularly ministered to me while you were here. I really value that. I value that friendship, and we'll cherish that, and we'll definitely miss that with you leaving. You're a great conversationist. You're a great fisherman. You're a great guide. That's another thing. Of all the places a fisherman would come to, this doesn't strike me as the fly fishing capital of America, but you're here for other reasons. You're a fisher of man, and so thanks. I could go on, but I just want you to know that I love you, and thank God.